how cold it's gonna get and really how long it's going to last. Vera?
Indeed, Cher. Good evening, everyone, as we take a live look over downtown Los Angeles. Beautiful clear skies, as Micah mentioned earlier, but yes, indeed, that means when we have clear skies, any heat that we absorb throughout the day just gets radiated right into the atmosphere. So once again, tonight, we are going to see some very cold temperatures. It was so cold during the overnight lows that this morning we actually set some new records. If you are in Lancaster, your overnight low this morning when you woke up, 16 degrees, beating the old record of 17 at UCLA. We actually tied, which is kind of like a record-breaking temperature, 42 degrees, the old one 42 as well. And take a look at Ontario. It dipped down into the 30s, 34 to be exact, beating the old record of 35 degrees. Once again, tonight we are going to see the possibility of breaking some overnight lows. Right now, as we take a look at the current temperatures, we're seeing many areas in the 50s, 52 for Van Nuys, 54 in Santa Monica, 56 in Fullerton, and 52 at this point in Palm Springs. We'll be taking a look at your overnight lows, just how cold it will be tonight. And of course, a look at the 7-day just to see how long the cold temperatures are going to last. I'll have all that coming up in a bit. Guys, back to you for now.
See you in a bit.
And of course, we'll also be taking you out to the roadways. We have 5 live traffic coming up, a brand new signaler to tell you about. It's along the 60. I'll have those details coming up in just a few minutes.
Up anytime soon. No? You're doing the cold dance, I think.
I'm doing the cold dance to stay warm because, man, it's chilly. And unfortunately, we're not going to see those temperatures start to climb anytime soon. We are going to continue to deal with some offshore flow that is going to keep it cool for us because we're pulling in some cold air out of the Rockies. Looking live over downtown Los Angeles, the wind advisories have expired. The fire weather, the red flag warnings have expired as well. So things are starting to calm down a little bit in the weather department, but now guess what? We do have a frost advisory. I was going to say a wind advisory, a frost advisory, and that's because, again, we're still dealing with high pressure pulling cold air in from the Rockies, and so tonight in some areas we are going to see that frost advisory from 11 p.m. tonight until Wednesday morning at about 8 a.m. Those temperatures are going to drop into the low 30s and upper 20s, and this will affect the Inland Empire Valley. So if you're in the Riverside Valley or San Bernardino Valley, that's where you're going to see those conditions. Now, keep in mind that in the Antelope Valley, we're also going to see those temperatures drop pretty low into the teens. A frost advisory or freeze warning has not been issued, but that does not mean that you should not bring your pets in. Bring your pets in, keep your horses in the barns. Take care of all the little critters outside, bring them inside, and of course cover your plants because they could die in these cold temperatures. Tonight, look at this. Almost everyone is going to be somewhere in the 30s. We have a few 40s on the board, but 30s are going to be the popular temperature. 34 in Riverside, 35 in San Bernardino, and 25 in Hesperia. If you're in the Antelope Valley, Lancaster, Palmdale, you guys are actually going to drop into the teens, somewhere between 15 and 16 degrees. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at that 7-day forecast. Up into the mid-60s, we'll see partly cloudy skies, but we are going to hold it about there for the weekend with the best chance of showers for you on Monday as well. All right, that's a look at the 7-day forecast. Let's go ahead and take a look at some 5 live traffic. We do have an ongoing sig alert. This has been there for about 4 hours. Eastbound side of the 60 from Paramount to Rosemead, the right lane is going to be blocked. It's an accident involving a big rig and a fuel spill. They're still in the process of cleaning that up, so traffic there is going to be pretty heavy. This is going to be slow on the 60, and unfortunately the 10 is going to be pretty heavy as well north of there, and that's mainly because people are going to be using it as an alternate. Heading through the Cahuenga Pass, southbound side of the 101 in Highland, accident in the right lane, 5 cars. That's going to take some time to clean up as well, and that's a look at your 5 live traffic, leaving you with this view of East LA. The 5 right around Daly, north and southbound, incident and accident free, and that's a look at your drive and your 7-day forecast. Micah, Cher, back to you guys.
Okay, Vera.
Micah, let's go ahead and take a live look over LAX, and you can see it's a little bit breezy there, but the winds have calmed down, which is good because it means that those overnight temperatures and the evening temperatures aren't going to feel quite as cold. We did set some records this morning, 16 in Lancaster, beating the old record of 42. At UCLA, the record was tied. The old record was 42, and it still holds at 42. It'll just have a new date, today's date. And in Ontario, take a look at that. We dropped down to 35 degrees. That was the old record. The new record is 34. for. We are going to continue to see those temperatures drop in some areas into the teens, like in the Antelope Valley. Right now, 53 in downtown Los Angeles, 57 for San Diego, 54 in Ontario, and 52 as we take a look at Palm Springs. How long the cold temperatures are going to last, I'll have that for you coming up on the 7-day. Micah, back to you.
Vera, thank you.
And I'm Vera Jimenez. We'll be taking you out to 5 Live traffic. A SIG alert is in effect and now a brand new accident as you make your way through downtown Los Angeles. Those details coming up as well. 57. All right, that's a look at your drive and your weather. Micah, back to you.
It's going to last, Vera.
Yeah, it's going to be with us for the next few days, unfortunately. Even when this area of high pressure makes its way through, we're going to get another area of low pressure, which means not only will it be cold, but it will also be cloudy, and there is a slight chance of rain, but that's not for a few days. In the meantime, though, as we take a look at LAX, as you can see here, the winds have definitely calmed down. Unfortunately, you just can't tell how chilly it is outside at LAX right now, but those temperatures are dropping. 47 degrees right now over downtown Los Angeles, 50 in San Diego, 46 in Ontario, and 43 as we take a look at Palm Springs. We do have a frost advisory. We'll start tonight at 11 p.m. and will be with us until about 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. That's because those temperatures are going to drop into the low 20s and 30s. And this frost advisory is mainly for the Inland Valley areas. So if you're in Rancho Cucamonga, Corona, Beaumont, as far south as Temecula, that's really where it is. But the Antelope Valley doesn't have an official frost advisory or a freeze warning. But keep in mind, if you live in those areas and you have livestock, if you have pets, make sure you bring them inside. And if you can't bring the plants into the garage or keep them covered, put a little plastic over them, just anything to keep that frigid air off of those tender leaves, because they will definitely die or possibly get some damage. And again, these are the plants because you're going to take care of the pets and the livestock, even chickens. All right, how long it's going to stick around, I'll have that on your 7-day, and that chance of precip, I'll show it to you on the 7-day forecast as well. I'll share it back to you for now.
Okay, Vera, we'll see you.